questions when you're ready.
Trevin, what did it feel like to get that all SEC Defensive Player of the Week honor?
You know, it felt real good to get it. You know, I'm very blessed to get it, and I'm very proud to get it, you know, but I still can keep improving, you know, keep getting better.
Where do you think the biggest improvements usually come? I mean, you've been through this. I mean, you see where you guys were on tape week 1, going into week 2.
So can you just repeat that question again?
Where do you usually see the biggest improvements? Where do you feel like you've seen the biggest improvements, and what were you guys looking to improve on after you saw the tape?
Well, what we wanted to improve on is like it was a lot of busted coverage, you know, when we watch film. So, you know, improve on, you know, sticking with our man. Also, you know, not being as much, you know, undisciplined, because it was crazy penalties that we had on the field.
There's a lot of misdirection with what EKU does. Parker McKinney's been there, you know, for a long time. So, just what have you seen from a player like him that could give you challenges at times?
So watching their film, sometimes I'd be like, bro, what the freak they got going on? But EKU is a good team, you know, so you got to really watch film on them to understand what they got going on, because you mess up, they're going to take advantage of that.
Going into this week, EKU being an in-state team, is there a different vibe around practice as you get, just kind of playing maybe people you guys played in high school, vice versa?
So, well, I'm not from
Kentucky, I'm talking to other
you good.
players.
But I can say we approach every team the same, you know. We respect EKU, and EKU is a great team to play, you know. They're another college football team, and, you know, we respect them real good.
Coach Stoops was telling us Monday that you about hit 22 on the GPS. Only one other person topped you. Can you take out that top spot here at some point?
Well, y'all know who had the top spot? Barron. I can say, me personally, I don't think Barron's really running his full speed. Cause I seen, you know, working out, I seen Barron hit like almost 23. So that's gonna be a little bit pushing. I might run there, might pull my hamstring or something, run that fast.
Coach White said you were playing downhill more. Could you explain what that means and why that's been a benefit to you, why that helped your game?
So I can say from my sophomore year, you know, me watching film, I was always more lateral, you know, being indecisive. So now this game, you know, I had it on my phone, like work downhill even more, like, you know, because that's what being a linebacker is, working more downhill. So, you know, I was working that a lot.
You feel the need to have a little more consciousness about the short game, about the tight ends coming out of the backfield. It seems like getting off the field on third down.
Yeah.
The intermediate range passes, not just this year, but years past too.
Yeah, so I can say last game, you know, we had a lot of trouble, you know, getting off on third down, just being undecisive and making mental mistakes. So I can say that's a big part that we have that on the day of practice.
The coaches keep talking about how well you and D-Jack work together. What's behind that? I mean, are you guys close personally? Is it because you've worked together, you know, in the past? I mean, what's the key to that?
I can say D-Jack to me, he's my brother, you know. So, you know, I respect that, and we got good chemistry. You always want to have somebody by your side that you have great chemistry with, you know. I look at D-Jack like I knew him for like 5 years and I only knew him for 3. So, you know, it's real good knowing D-Jack.
Trevin, speaking of the GPS, Mark Stoops said that Khalil hit about 18. Just how impressive is it, a guy his speed running the way he did?
I can say, me personally, that's impressive, but I feel like Khalil can run faster than that. Because I see Khalil run, and sometimes like, man, what the world? What they feeding them in Alabama?
You guys had the one defensive score Saturday. Could have had 2, possibly. Is that something you think we could see more of, being able to take the ball away and turn it into points with this unit?
You know, as a defense, you always strive to have turnovers, because turnovers play a big part in the game. So, you know, we strive every week either getting 1 or 2 turnovers. So, you know, that's what we're working on in the practice. So if the ball on the ground, no matter if it's incomplete, you just go get it, because you know you want to work on that. So I feel like we're going to be even better on that side of the ball.
You guys were clearly ready emotionally to play last week and wait all summer. Are you concerned at all? You respect EKU. Are you concerned about your teammates and them being mentally and emotionally ready for this one?
No, not at all. You know, as a whole team, even offensive defense, we respect EKU a lot. You know, they got great players. Like the running back 21, he's a great player. Like even the quarterback, they all great players. So we respect them real well. I think they got an offensive lineman that's on the Senior Bowl list too. So all them players are good. You know, they go to college like us and they put on their clothes like us too. So we got to respect them.
After Saturday, you talked about your goal for each game is having 10 tackles. What's your prediction? What are you trying to go for this EKU game? But also just like keeping that goal throughout the entire year.
So like my goal is to have 10 tackles. So I'm just trying to reach that goal. That's what it is for almost every game.
Good.